there's always a time where you simply have to kick it off. Have you guys heard of the Zorro circle? No, it's not the circle where you go around and around and around. So we all know Zorro was pretty fierce with his sword and pretty suave with the ladies. But how did he achieve this mastery? How do we achieve mastery, especially when we're feeling down and totally defeated? Which I bet for a lot of you rings with you. At least it rings with me every day. So here's the thing. When he met his master, he put a foot down, drew a circle in the sand and said, you're going to train this circle and you're not going to come out of the circle until you master this circle. And then he went off and trained and trained and trained. And of course he felt like he wanted to move on. But the master was like, if you do not master this circle, we are not moving on. And I think that's exactly where a lot of us get stuck. So we have this big goal, and then we forget to draw this little circle first and master this little circle. And then move on to a little bigger circle and bigger circle. At some point we get so impatient and just want to go to completely different circles or just to the really big circle right away. We burn out and then never ever achieve our goal. And that's why running is such a good analogy for life. Run a marathon, 26.2 miles. That's a long way. If you start training in the first week like crazy and run 6 miles, 8 miles, 20 miles in the first week, I guarantee you burn out. But if you run 1 mile, 2 milers, 3 milers, and master those, and then move on, you are on the journey to achieve that marathon. Or let it be cleaning the house. If you see the whole house messy, you most likely don't even want to start. But if you decide, you know what, I draw this little circle in the kitchen, and that's what I clean up, and then I defend it for a few days, just that little spot. And then when I master that, then I move on. And then I take the whole kitchen, clean it, and then I keep it clean, or try to keep it clean. And then you move on. And then eventually you'll see you have a super tidy home. But you have to start with a little circle. So whatever it is in life you want to achieve, start with that little circle, the Zorro circle, and master that little circle. And then move on and widen the circle a little bit. And then go ahead and widen it a little more and master that. And do not move on until you master that circle. All right, I got to master my few miles here because I'm going to run the Hood to Coast soon. And starting off with 3 miles today. Have an amazing Wisdom Wednesday.